Hello and welcome to another episode of Abstract Thesis series, and in today's video we are going to discuss the enhancement done on the markers in October 2024. Microsoft Power BI has done a lot of enhancement in the visualization, and some of those enhancements we have not discussed so far. So what I'm going to do in today's video, I'm going to take you through one of such enhancements on the markers in October 2024. So let's look at the release notes of October 2024. So this is October 2024 feature summary, and if you scroll down here inside the content, you will find out marker enhancements. So let me click on the marker enhancements to go down and look into the details. So let's look at the release notes in details. Marker enhancements, revamping the rendering of column, bars, ribbons, line, area, charts, and marker is a top priority. These elements form the foundation of our core visual and will eventually impact other areas. By provisioning more control, our report creators can enhance their storytelling and help users easily to interpret data. In October 2024 update, markers for line chart, scatter chart, and anomalies are improved with this revamp. This update introduced new options that offer greater customization and flexibility. Explore these new options and maximize their potential. Marker for line and cluster chart can be customized now in two ways. Categories means each and individual category, like you have Jan, Feb, March, or brand 1, brand 2, brand 3. When you have only single series, or basically you only have x-axis, let's say when your chart has no series, the drop down menu displays category. You can customize each data point's marker based on the selected x-axis category. So you only have the categories, you don't have the legend or multiple measures in that scenario. Now series, when the chart displays legend, the drop down menu displays the series, the legend series. You can customize the marker for the complete set of data points within the selected series. Overall, you can change there. You can hide and show the marker for a specific data point category by toggling show for this category option. Please note the marker toggle has been moved under show for all series. New format settings have been added to the marker for each line, chart, scatter chart, and anomalies, including shape. Shape of the marker continue to offer control over their type, size. Additionally, rotation is now available for all shapes and size except for the circle shape. Rotation shapes enhance the variety of shape type at your disposal, which is particularly convenient when multiple lines are required unique shape. Color. Changing the color of the marker has been a convenient control. Now you can also modify the transparency of the marker for a specific category, series, or all markers. Border. This is the new feature. Border for the marker has been introduced, allowing you to add borders to specific marker category series for all markers. Additionally, you can fully customize the marker borders by adjusting their transparency and the width. So these are the features which has been released some time back. First of all, let's look into the details what we are going to learn today. So we will learn how to enable the marker, how to do changes at categories or series level, how to change color, size and transparency of the marker, how to change color, size or transparency of the marker border. And this can be done both at the series level or categorical level for both marker and marker border. So that we are going to understand today in details. So let's jump onto the Power BI and explore that out. So I'm here on the Power BI desktop and I would like to add a new page to start exploring the markers. So on this new page, first of all, I would like to add a line visual. So item wise net. So this is the visual I've created, item wise net, and let me enable the format. If your format is not visible, you can go to the view. From there, you can enable it. After that, if it is still not available here, check out the rightmost side. Is it disabled from there or it has been minimized from there? These are the places where you have to look for. Now, once I go inside, right now I have a single measure. I have only one series. I go down to the marker and here you can see that I have option for categories. I can choose individual category or show for all categories. Let me enable show for all categories. Now I can choose the shape. So let me choose a little different shape. Let me choose a triangular. Now I can increase the size. I can change the rotation. Let me rotate it by 90 degree. 92. Let me write down 90. So I rotated it by 90. Color, I can change the color. So right now it's very similar to what I have on the line. I change the color. Then I can go to the border. Switch on the border. Now you can see a small line match with the series color. Will start matching with the series color. Uncheck this and go ahead and change it manually. So let's say something like this. Now transparency, first of all, let me increase the width so that you can understand transparency later. I think 5 point is good enough. Now look at the transparency. When I decrease it, you can see the transparency and I can completely wipe it off so there will be no border. So one way to hide is you completely make it transparent so it will go away. So now what I have done here is I have done the transparency on the shape and zero transparency on the border. So you are seeing like empty markers. So this is one other way you can get like empty markers where you have no color inside, or you have the transparency which is 100% for the inside. This is for the overall category or overall the complete x-axis series. But I can go to individual and I can check it. Let's say brand 8, I can go and change it. So right now it is showing the same properties. But what I can do here is I can, let's say, choose a different marker there. So instead of triangle, let me choose a circle. So you can see now there is one circle which is available. It is an empty circle because I have 100% transparency at the marker level. I can reduce it. Now only this point is having color because the transparency is not there. So individually, I am controlling one particular category. So in this manner, I can do this action. Let's see what happens in case we add another measure. So let me add a gross measure now. So there is a net measure, now I add a gross measure. So the moment I do it, you see everything has been replicated for both the series, gross as well as net. If you go here, now you have the only control over gross or net. The category control is not in your hand, but whatever you have done previously is there. So it means in case you want individual things to be done at the start of the line or the end of the line, now it is static in nature as of now, but you can do that and then change your series or then add the series. Now here I can go ahead and let's say choose gross. For gross, I can go ahead and change the type to square. Now everything is changed to square other than, see, look at this brand.
Moving ahead, I can go ahead and change the transparency for the gross to 0 so that I will get color inside my squares. Each series have its own type and can have its own color also.
Now I'm changing the individual one, but brand 8 which we have changed previously using category still remains. So that's a good thing. We can do it previously and then do it.
Also go ahead and change the border color. So in this case, I can choose different color and I can also change the width of the marker.
You got a different look and feel for your markers.
This will enhance the visual experience of your line. Now let me tell you one more trick. For that we have to go and adjust the line width. You can go ahead and reduce the line width to 0 so that line disappears.
You will only see marker. Now this is for all the series. You can choose individually which series you want. What I can do is let me have the width 3 and let me go to, let's say, gross and make it 0. Now there is no line for the gross, there are only markers. And it could be helpful sometime. You just wanted to show the markers. You don't want to show the line. And then you can selectively enable data label also. You can go to the series, let's say gross is on and net you can switch it off. Now you're only getting the labels for the gross. What I would like to do here is I would like to play around with the legend. Means I would like to have not the measure series, I want to have the legend series. To do that, let me add a new page, and in this new page I'm going to add one more line visual, and this line visual I am going to have it on month here. X-axis is month here. From item dimension I'm going to take category as a legend, and let me take a measure as net on the y-axis. Now as you can see, for each series I have a line. I can go to the markers, and as you can see I have a series. For each series I can have some kind of a marker, or I can enable the marker for everything. Now I enable the marker for everything. I go to the category 1, I disable the marker. So there is no marker for category 1 now. You can check it out here. There is no marker. So now let me go to category 2, and for category 2 let me change the markers as triangles, and let me also make them little bigger. Same way I can go to category 3 and I can change the marker to square, and I can also make them little bigger.
You can go to category 4 and choose X as a marker and make it little bigger also.
I can change color for some of them.
If required, let's change the color for category 4 to the violet for X.
And then I told you the trick. You can hide some of the marker using transparency, or you can hide using, so for that series there are a few options. You can have border if required. So in this manner you can play around with this. Now let's do one thing. Let's also experiment on the scatter visual. That's one of the very common visual which we use. So let me add a new page, and in this new page I'm going to add the scatter visual. Let me add two axes, which is my discount percentage. Let me see the drive measures, the discount percentage and the margin percentage on two axes. Let me add city from the geography table as values. I have quite a good number of cities. Scatter visual shows markers. What we can do is we can change the marker completely for everything, or we can change it for each category. Now, as you can see, I already have the marker open. So for all the categories, I can have, something. So first of all, I would like to increase the size. So let me make them a little bigger. Now I can go to a particular city. Let's say I want to highlight a particular city. So I can choose a particular city in the category. So let me go to Los Angeles and let me choose different shape for Los Angeles. I have chosen a triangle now. You can see one triangle into the middle. Let me do one more thing is basically right now the size is not governed by something. So let me govern the size by gross. So size is now governed by gross. Now this is too big for size. So we need to reduce the size. So we go to the all. Now you got to reduce the size here. So we go to size. Whenever I use gross, I usually take any value between -25 to -30 depending on the need. Now let's go back to the Los Angeles. Now what I'm going to do, I've chosen the Los Angeles again and I'm going to change the border. So border is switched on right now, it's matching color. So I switch off the matching color. I want a little different color so that I can highlight it, and let me increase the width. Now you can see the Los Angeles there with this one, and color transparency, let me reduce it to 0. And I would also like to change its rotation. So let me change its rotation. So I change the rotation to 97 degrees. So it's looking like an arrow right now here. In this manner, what can happen here is basically you can go ahead and do very specific stuff on your markers. You can change the shape for each category or series. You can change the rotation, color, transparency of the color. You can change the border, color, transparency and width. And these are the various features which has been released as part of October 2024. So why don't you go ahead and try them out, and do let me know what else you want me to cover in this particular series. Thanks for watching this particular video. Thank you. Keep watching, keep asking questions in comments, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you can get notification for new videos. Thank you.